The state of Minnesota is now facing a crisis in long-term elder care. Listen to this. A recent survey by Minnesota's two senior care provider associations shows employee numbers in nursing homes and assisted living facilities are reaching their breaking point.
ABC6 News reporter Theodore Tollefson spoke to those in the care field today. Theo, is there any light at the end of the tunnel? Give us a breakdown of what's happening here.
James, Robin, from what I've been hearing, things look bleak. There are facilities across the state of Minnesota that are in desperate need of funding for their staff. And if they don't receive it from the Minnesota State Legislature over the next 3 weeks, things could get even worse.
It is important for people not in long-term care to understand that without lawmakers budgeting for wage increases for nursing homes and assisted living settings, long-term care providers really don't have funds to do wage increases on their own.
With employee numbers dwindling in long-term care facilities across the state, people in need of care are frequently being turned away. The survey conducted by the coalition called Minnesota's Long-Term Care Imperative showed that back in March, 14,000 applicants to nursing homes and assisted living facilities across the state were rejected by caretakers. The Southeast Minnesota region had the second highest number of decline referrals per nursing home, with an average of 25, only behind Twin Cities nursing homes.
We need to be able to take care of the people we have move in, and so we need to make sure we have adequate staffing, so we can only have so many people live here. It's difficult because we're also getting calls from all over the place because people are trying to place residents wherever they can find a place.
Their biggest fear moving forward is what the elder care sector could look like if the Minnesota legislature does not take action in the final 3 weeks of the session.
It's hard to think about how many of us are going to need services, and it's just not going to be there.
Our greatest fear is that lawmakers will go home without addressing this crisis.
The current edition of the budget proposal in the Minnesota House of Representatives does not have any funding secured for elder care facilities. The state Senate, however, has had some discussions on funding in their bill. The two sides will need to come together to be able to put some funding together for the facilities across the state. Live in Rochester, Theodore Tollefson, ABC6 News.